Hello, my dear friends. How are you? I hope all is well with you. First of all, wish you very happy new year. May this new year brings a lot of happiness in your life. Guys, today with all my dear students, we will discuss a very interesting topic. The topic is that live in relationship, right or wrong in India. What do you think about that? And here all my students, they will express their opinion and you will listen all of them. Please watch this video completely. You know guys that live in relationship is total westernization, and lot of youngsters they blindly follow western culture. Young generation people they prefer live in relationship, but all generation people they just hate this system. What do you think about it? Okay, here all my students they will express their opinion, and one by one I am about to ask all of them. Yeah, first of all you Ravindra, what do you think about it? Live in relationship in India, right or wrong?
So hi everyone, my name is Ravinder Singh Rathod and today we are discussing that the so many youngsters are living in live in relationship. So whether it is right or wrong. A few times back, Supreme Court of the India just gave its verdict on a live-in relationship, and according to the court that it is right to live. To be in a live-in relationship. So many youngsters are, as the sir said, so many youngsters are blindly following the live-in relationship, in big cities. But when we just go to small cities, so the parents of a boy or a girl never allow their children to do so, because there are so many negative points, and if the court has allowed it, so I think they have taken it differently. But in the in the society it is not an acceptable thing. So I will say that the live-in relationship is not a right thing in my opinion.
In my opinion, in the foreign countries, live-in relationship is not like that thing in our society thinks about this. But in the foreign countries, there is no prohibitions like that you have to get married before you want to live together. So in India, there are different type of mentalities in society, and what they think about the couple wants to live together without marriage. So there are many mindsets of peoples in India. If you want to live together, then you have to get married, but Supreme Court allows to live together without marriage. This is also depends on you and how you wants to live.
Hello everyone, this is Abhay Singh. According to me, if there is love, so they don't need to try live in relationship, because they have trust each other. So if we are just going to live in relationship, so they have to face the lots of problem, and if they are not living each other, so they are just don't know what is the bad habits of the partner. But if they are living the relationship, so they will be find the inequality thinking in between them. So if we are suppose that anyone just want to leave the relationship, but another persons they don't, so then another person that also affect on the emotional damage. So it's harmful for this person. So according to me, it's illegal according to our society.
I agree with you that there are a lot of positive and negative sides of the live-in relationship. Now the Kapil, what is your opinion for that?
Hello guys, my name is Kapil. So today I going to tell you about the disadvantages and advantages of live-in relationship. First of all, the disadvantages are we can classify disadvantages into mental, physical and social disadvantages. When we talk about mental disadvantages, so there are certain mental disadvantages like stress, anxiety, and sometimes there is possibility that we can go in depression, and breakups lead to a lot of depression. So these are mental disadvantages. And physical disadvantages like we should know if we will live in relationships, so we will not get enough time to spend in our fitness. So this can lead to a bad fitness. And social disadvantages like we will get less respect, or sometimes we can get been neglected by society, and sometimes our society will not accept our relationship, and this can lead to a lot of problems. There are many another disadvantages except these there is a chances of spreading viruses like AIDS virus. These are disadvantages. When we talk about advantages, so we can share our feelings, we can share our emotions, and we can share our personal things with a person. So this can be beneficial. And another advantages we can get a good advice by our partner. That's it. My preference should be that we should not live in relationship. If we compare the disadvantages and advantages, so the disadvantages are more than advantages. So we should not live in relationship. Thank you.
Hello guys, this is Monica Rathod, and today our topic is live-in relationship. So it's not good, I think, and I don't support it because in India it's against our India and our society also, and it's hurts our parents and also us later. In live-in relationship there is no respect, no value, and no supporter, etc. Some boys frauds with girls, then what will they do?
Hello everyone, myself Harshita. Live-in relationship is a horrible for a girls because most of the fraud boys misuse of the girls, and it's against of our Indian culture. In my opinion, this type of behavior of the new generation will destroy the thinking of the future generation regarding marriage.
Actually, I agree with the Kapil and the Monica. They also told about that your partner can leave you without any formality. So that time no one can support you. So that time, if you are just compared to in the marriage couple, and they are just if you have the issue and whatever, so their relatives and they can sort out that time. But if you are just talking about the live-in relationship couple, there is no supporter, and sir, they also leave their partner.
He is saying that when a girl or boy is living in a relationship, so when they break up with each other, so there will be no one who can sort out. But in the marriage there will be our relatives who can sort out the matter. And sir, I wanna say that there are so many foreigners who come to India with their partners, and they just get married here by following the Indian tradition. They think that the Indian wedding moves for a long time, and they will be so much happy in their life. But sir, what about us? We are just trying to be modern. We are just trying to be making ourselves modern, and we think that we can do all the things which are being done by the foreigners. But in the live-in relationship there is no there should be no respect. Once they get break up, when a boy or girl they break up with each other, so there will be no respect. And sir, I really believe that there are so many people who just misuse the live-in relationship. They just they want, if and either of them is not interested in his or her partner, so then it will lead to a consequences, and that will be very dangerous thing. Sir, there are so many girls who just go in a depression when they just break up with their partners, and that thing just will lead to their they will commit suicide. So sir, to stop it, we can say that we should not be in a live-in relationship, and this is not an acceptable thing for the society as well.
Live in relationship is against the Indian culture and traditions. and being Indian we should respect our culture and traditions. But a lot of youngsters, they blindly follow this and they think that they are right. But I think that there is no security in live in relationship, because there is like if there is any trifles, quarrel, anything's happen, then they just take like break up also. But it marriage is much better than live in relationship. In marriage your all family members, they support you. And even in marriage, like that there is a husband and wife, there is emotional attachment, they have love for each other and they just respect to each other. But in live in relationship, we know that there is a equality, but there is no love, there is only physical relationship, in my opinion.
Friends, I one point I am getting, I would like to say that in my opinion there is another option of marriage, like court marriage. If after the age of 21 the boy and the girl wants to live together, then the another option accept live in the marriage. And if you don't want to get married in a traditional way, then the another option is a court marriage. You can get married and no one will oppose you, because of you are living together, but you didn't get married. So court marriage is another option, and it is legal. The live-in is also legal, but in social way the court marriage is legal. Thank you.
Yes, Supreme Court verdicted in 2019 that we can live, the boys and girls are above 19 plus, they can live in relationship. But this is a part of our freedom. It doesn't mean that we should do this, because as you all we know that youngsters, mostly youngsters do such a that fall in such a things. So they should remember one thing, that this is the best phase of their life. So there are two choices, that they can invest this time or they can waste this time. So I'll say that you should you are very enthusiastic. So you should use your enthusiasm in your career, in your dream. Okay, you have two options: to live your dream life, and another option is to continue your life. So you should live your dream life rather than falling in such a distraction. So you should not be distracted. You should be focused, motivated, and focus on your career. Thank you.
Another one point I would like to tell, that Kapil said that focus on your career, not in this like of things. So, and I would like to say that live-in relationship looks like a mirage. Then you will when you will go to reach it, then you find it that nothing was there.
Yeah.
And it attracts you, but nothing is there.
Nothing is there.
So please focus on your career.
Actually, I totally agree with Kapil and Virender. They also told about firstly we should focus on our career, but if you suppose that anyone just youngster, they are just going for a living relationship, so they should be careful. We know very well that we also told about that pros and cons for the living relationship. So be careful if you are just going to live in relationship.
According to me, freedom and personal choice will have wider accept and in a new generation, and like dislike capability and behavior in a partner and know as before marriage, and it's a reduce divorce and domestic violence for women. There will be gender equality.
If someone living in relationship, then we should not disrespect or humiliate him. Rather than we should support him, that you should leave it. Support means positive support.
Yeah.
We should suggest him to leave it, to quit it, and to focus on some right things that he can do a lot of in your career, and we should motivate him rather than humiliating them.
Thanks a lot, my dear guys. These all my students, they just express their opinion. Now it's your turn. What do you think about this topic? Do you think that live in relationship in India right or wrong? Just write your comments. And I just want to ask you guys, what is your demanding topic, on which topic you want a new video. We will discuss later on this point. Just tell us in the comments box. Finally, I just want to tell you, like, share and subscribe this channel, and please press the bell icon. My next video is coming soon. Keep smiling. Thanks for watching.